It's not that media portrayal of the hero's grand entry. The moment you say, I know everything, I never die, that kind of thing, I know everything. Now there's no more room for improvement. Don't be one of those blabbering, people with their big blabbering mouths where they're going to talk about something that they don't know anything about. If you don't know about anything, just say, I don't know. Hello, I'm Sean K and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about confidence. Now, in order to understand confidence, we must understand this concept of competence first. Now, what is competence? Competence is you being good at something. Not everything, something. So there are many domains in this world. Different types of domains. Dancing, singing, politics, becoming a lawyer, business, engineer, software engineer, anything, etc., etc., etc. All right? Now you pick one of those things. You have to. Anything that interests you, anything that pulls you in. And you become good at that. And as a result of that, you become confident. It's as simple as that. Look, I love talking. I love inspiring people. I like that the most. Now, if you make me sit with a group of engineers, I don't know how to deal with that kind of situation. I'll just have to keep my mouth shut. I have no competence in that field of expertise, in the field of engineering. But if you put me in a group of speakers, people who love inspiring people, I might be able to add up a little bit, add up things into the conversation. I'll be able to do that, I guarantee you. That is what confidence is all about. Becoming competent at any particular domain that interests you. You become competent at that. Now, this concept of confidence is very obscured in the minds of people. We got it from media, from Hollywood, all right, from movies, that the hero making a grand entry, that is confidence. No, that is acting. Those are actors, all right? They live different lives in each and every movie. Those are characters that they play. That's not what confidence is all about. Confidence is you picking a domain and becoming good at that. Maybe becoming the best. Maybe becoming irreplaceable. And as a result of that, your confidence goes up. So pick a domain, like writing, singing, dancing, anything. Anything, helping people, philanthropy. Some people are just born to do that. All right? It's just the particular domain that you picked and you want to become good at that. And as a result of that, you become confident. It's not that media portrayal of the hero's grand entry and maybe the hero saving the heroine or something, from the hands of the villain. It's not that. That's just a movie, all right? That's just a story. In life, it doesn't go like that. In fact, you'll see the most confident people are the most silent people in the world. The most confident people. They're very good listeners. They let others speak out their minds. Okay? And if they don't know about something, they just say, I don't know. It's as simple as that. There's nothing wrong in saying I don't know. I don't know. If you say I don't know, then all the rooms for, all the rooms for, all the doors of all the rooms of self-improvement and knowing more open up. The moment you say I know everything, I never die, that kind of thing, I know everything. Now there's no more room for improvement. What are you going to improve at? So there's nothing wrong in saying I don't know. Steve Jobs is one of them. He would be asked questions like, any kind of question that he doesn't know. He doesn't know the answer of. He'll just simply say, I don't know. And because of that, it's not that his honor goes down or something. It's not that people don't look up to him anymore. No, they respect him more. Because in spite of him being such a great individual, he acknowledges that he doesn't know. Don't be one of those blabbering, people with their big blabbering mouths where they're going to talk about something that they don't know anything about for half an hour straight And then after that, that you've listened to that shaykh for half an hour, and then you're going to tell them, no, that's not how it works. This is how it works. And then they're going to be like, oh, well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. You know, it's so irritating, you know. If you don't know about anything, just say, I don't know. Be willing to learn. Say, I will have to check on it and research about it. Or if you know something about it, please tell me. I would love to learn. That's how you must be. Not an Being smart is good, it's attractive. Being over smart is not attractive, it's unattractive. All right, so pick a domain. Pick a domain that you like. Become extraordinarily good at it. All right, become the best at it. It jazzes you up when you do that. That is confidence. You gain confidence by becoming competent at any particular field of expertise that you are interested in. It's as simple as that. It's not as hard as that, but most people are lazy and most people just want quick, shortcuts. There's no shortcut in life. There's no shortcut in life. You got to pick the long cut. The road less traveled on. Let's put it that way. People want shortcuts and it leads you to hell. It does. Confidence. And do not give in to this, like I said, this media portrayal of the hero's grand entry and all that stuff, acting macho. That is not confidence. That is not confidence. That's acting. All right? That's a story. That's a fantasy. That's acting. Okay? Be calm. Look around. Smile. These things help, by the way. They're scientifically proven. Smile. Have a upright posture. Okay? Head up, shoulders back, and chest out. That kind of a posture. Okay? And learn things. Try things. See what interests you. And becoming good at 1-2 things. All right? And doing that with utmost sheer competence. Full dedication. Okay? The next is do not give in to the insecurities of other people. Sometimes some people will come and tell you, do this, do that, do that, because that is what is working now. Well, those are their own insecurities. They can't do it. They want you to do it for them. That's bad. Let them do it. Just because you're good at dancing, that doesn't mean that I have to be good at dancing too. No, it doesn't mean that. Just because you want to work in a job, that doesn't mean that I have to work in a job too. Okay? I want to do business, let's say. And somebody comes and I'm like, well, business is tough. Well, of course it is tough. Who said it's easy? It's anything which, well, it makes a lot of money down the line. Right? So obviously it has to be tough. Anything which is easy is not valuable. It's really not valued. That's why people don't value jobs. That's the reason. Because you can get a job and get stuck there for the rest of your life. And then make nothing out of it. Really. But business is tough. Right? And take advice from the right people. If you want to learn about business, you take advice from a businessman. Not your next door neighbor, uncle, who's washing his used car. Alright? That he bought on EMI and finance or something. Like uncle, I want to do business. He's going to be like, well, business is tough, son. That's what he's going to be like. He knows nothing about business. Ask advice from the right people. Advice can be very, very bad advice sometimes. Because you seek for advice from the wrong people. Okay? So be careful. If you want to learn about some field of expertise out there, like business or something, you ask from the right people. Don't go and ask a singer how to dance. Don't do that. Ask from the right people. Read books. Reading books is a must in this world. You know what? If you read books, you become far more intelligent than the average human being. Because if you look at the average human being, their minds are just blank. They don't read books. And it's so easy to become competent nowadays because everybody's lazy. They're just on what to say. I call it, let's name it, all right? Let's name it. Auto mode, robot mode. They just do things for the sake of doing. They don't know why they're doing it. They're just doing it. What do you call it? The rat race or something? Yeah, it's so easy nowadays to become intelligent and to become confident. You read some books here and there. You watch some documentaries, You elevate your style, you elevate your way of speaking, you elevate your physique, you elevate your looks. There you go. You're part of the top 5% of the world. You are, because everybody looks the same. They just look average. It's very easy. It's not been this easier ever in the history of the world. So use it to your advantage, because this time it's not going to come back. It won't. This is the only era that we're living in that has become so easy to stand out, to not fit in. So easy now. The reason you think it's so tough is because you've been following the same robotic life like others. So it's hard to get out of it. Well, that's just your own subconscious paradigm. You just have to break it. All right, break it, create a new paradigm. All right, and you're born again. You reincarnate yourself in the mind, in the spirit, in the flesh and blood. It is possible. All right, self-limiting beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you have a belief that you are destined to do something in life, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because it's a belief. You don't know whether you can do it or you can't do it, do you know? So which one is better to believe in? Obviously, I can do it. I cannot prove whether I can do it or can't do it, right? But so which one is better to believe in? I can do it, because I don't know to prove both. I don't know how to prove both. I don't have any evidence to prove whether I can do it or can't do it. So obviously I'll pick the better one, the good one. I can do it. I'll believe in that. It's not that hard to become confident, because most people are incompetent. So you become competent at something, all right? And then you portray that to the world. You are confident. Automatically, naturally. You become a natural, an all natural. That's how it is. All right. If you want me to make a video about paradigm shifting and how to reprogram your subconscious mind, comment down below. I will make that video. Okay? So hit subscribe and like this video. And till then, we'll see you next time.